India made a bold statement in global defense circles by rejecting a high-profile US offer to acquire Lockheed Martin's F-35 Lightning II stealth fighter jets, opting instead to pursue Russia's Su-57E Felon with promises of technology transfer and local production. This decision, rooted in strategic, economic, and geopolitical considerations, underscores India's commitment to self-reliance and strategic autonomy while navigating a complex global landscape. It also raises critical questions about India's defense modernization, its balancing act between superpowers, and the future of its military capabilities. Why India said no to the F-35? India's rejection of the F-35 is not a dismissal of its technological prowess, but a calculated choice driven by practical realities. The Indian Air Force and Navy operate a diverse fleet, heavily reliant on Russian-origin platforms like the Su-30 MKI and S-400 systems. Integrating the F-35, a NATO-centric jet with proprietary systems and stringent U.S. export controls, would demand costly overhauls to logistics, maintenance, and training frameworks, disruptions India can ill afford amid tensions with China and Pakistan. Cost is a significant factor. The F-35's price tag of $110 to $135 million per unit, coupled with maintenance costs of approximately $44,000 per flight hour, clashes with India's defense budget priorities. With a Rs167,000 crore order for 97 indigenous Tejas Mk-1A jets and the ambitious Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft AMCA program in the pipeline, fiscal discipline is paramount. The Su-57E, at $40 to $50 million per unit and with maintenance costs closer to $15,000 per flight hour, offers a cost-effective alternative without compromising fifth-generation capabilities. The Make in India initiative, a cornerstone of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision, further tilts the scales. The US offer included limited technology transfer, constraining India's ability to customize or indigenize the F-35. In contrast, Russia's proposal for the Su-57E includes co-development and local production by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, aligning with India's goal of building a self-reliant defense ecosystem. This partnership promises not only to deliver advanced fighters but also to bolster India's aerospace industry, creating jobs and technological expertise. Geopolitics also looms large. The decision comes against the backdrop of escalating US-India trade tensions, sparked by President Donald Trump's 25% tariff on Indian imports, effective August 1, 2025. By choosing Russia, India signals its determination to maintain strategic independence, avoiding over-reliance on any single partner. This move reinforces its decades-long defense ties with Moscow, ensuring continued access to critical technologies and spares for its Russian-heavy inventory. What will be the implications for India and beyond? The rejection of the F-35 carries profound implications. Strategically, it strengthens India's deterrence posture in a volatile region. The Su-57E, designed for maneuverability and adaptability, is better suited to India's operational needs, whether patrolling the high-altitude terrains of Ladakh or securing maritime interests in the Indian Ocean. Its compatibility with existing systems ensures faster integration, addressing immediate capability gaps amid ongoing border tensions with China and recent skirmishes in Kashmir. Diplomatically, the decision risks straining US-India relations, particularly as it follows trade disputes. However, India's leadership has emphasized the resilience of this partnership, suggesting that alternative collaborations, such as joint exercises or drone technology, could mitigate fallout. By doubling down on its Russian partnership, India reaffirms its non-aligned stance, positioning itself as a power that can engage both East and West without being tethered to either. Economically, the Su-57E deal is a win for India's defense industry. Local production could involve 50-60 jets, with technology transfers accelerating the AMCA program, India's indigenous stealth fighter, targeted for 2035. This move could transform India into a regional defense manufacturing hub, potentially exporting Su-57E components to friendly nations and boosting economic growth. Yet, the decision is not without risks. The Su-57E's moderate stealth capabilities, with a radar cross-section of 0.121 square meter compared to the F-35's 0.001 square meter, may limit its effectiveness against advanced adversaries like China's J-20. India must ensure that Russian technology transfers are robust and that HAL can deliver on production timelines to avoid delays that have plagued past projects. Let's compare F-35 and Su-57E, a tale of two fighters. To understand India's choice, a comparison of the F-35 and Su-57E is instructive. The F-35, a family of multi-role stealth fighters, excels in networked warfare. Its AN/APG-81 radar, electro-optical targeting system, and 360-degree situational awareness make it a force multiplier for NATO allies. However, its Mach 1.6 speed and moderate maneuverability prioritize stealth over agility, and its high costs and restrictive export terms limit its appeal for India. The Su-57E, by contrast, balances stealth with superior performance. Capable of Mach 2+ speeds and equipped with thrust vectoring engines, it offers unmatched maneuverability for dogfighting and evasive tactics. Its Bielka radar and electronic warfare suite are comparable to Western systems, and its open architecture allows India to integrate indigenous technologies like the Autonomy radar. While less stealthy than the F-35, its lower cost and adaptability to India's diverse operational theaters, from Himalayan borders to maritime domains, make it a pragmatic choice. What could be the road ahead for India? India's pivot to the Su-57E sets the stage for a transformative decade in its defense landscape. The deal, likely to involve co-production and technology transfer, will bolster India's aerospace capabilities and support its AMCA ambitions. It also positions India to navigate regional security challenges with greater confidence, leveraging the Su-57E's versatility to counter threats from China and Pakistan. To maintain balance, India must carefully manage its U.S. relationship. Exploring alternative collaborations, such as acquiring F/A-18 Super Hornets for naval operations or deepening intelligence sharing, could preserve the U.S.-India partnership. Simultaneously, India should hold Russia accountable for timely delivery and robust technology transfers to maximize the Su-57E's benefits. In a multipolar world, India's rejection of the F-35 is a declaration of strategic autonomy, a reminder that it will chart its own course. As New Delhi builds a modern, self-reliant military, this decision could prove to be a masterstroke, provided it is executed with precision and foresight. The world will be watching as India takes flight with the Su-57E, aiming not just to defend its skies, but to soar as a global defense power.